Hi there, greetings from Dublin, Ireland. My name is Greg Manahan. I'm the owner of a company called D4 Films. Like many people in small production companies, people working for small AV companies, people working for churches with limited resources, but we work in a lot of live environments. We've always been looking for a solution to be able to transmit a live high definition picture from our cameras back to our vision mixing station, to our OB truck or whatever, but to do it wirelessly, but to do it efficiently and do it in a way where it's not going to cut out, black out, and certainly in a way that's affordable. Now, I was scratching my head for a long time, and I was looking at being a drone operator as well. I just was thinking, you know what, the open source guys have got some really good transmitters and receivers for sending HD signals to and from bigger drones. And I was wondering, there must be something out there that we can use in that area to transmit HD pictures to and from a camera, like a proper camera body, that can be used in a live TV or a live event environment. And I was there thinking, Connex is probably one of the best names in the drone market for that type of equipment. The problem was that there's nothing really to make a drone system work with a TV system, to make it compatible, to make it work with camera bodies, to work with vision mixers, etc. But I kept searching, and I found a company in North Carolina called Camera Motion Research, and they did exactly what I was looking for. And by the way, this is not a promo for them. They didn't pay me to do this. I actually bought the gear off them, and I have to say I'm really proud that I did. I'm very happy that I did. And the guys asked me to do a little endorsement of the product, and I'm more than delighted to do it because I'm so happy with it. This is it here. This is the Connex Mini. It basically weighs a couple of grams. So you can see it's small, it's portable. But this whole rig for the transmitter and receiver system, and I get the receiver out of the box here as I'm destroying my office. That's the receiver, or the ground station as it would be called in drone talk. So that's the air station, the transmitter, that's the ground station. And that's it, that's your system, plain and simple. Now what Camera Motion Research have done is they've actually adapted the system to work with normal TV cameras. So what they did is they put these antennas on. You don't get them on a drone. They're just too big and bulky. The antennas on a drone would be just a piece of cable. The other thing they've done is they've put a proper HDMI connection on the side there. So you can actually go, if you can see there, you can actually put in a HDMI cable into that connector there. And they've also given a power solution that will work. Now, they have these little cages here, which I'll just take out the battery there. You just clip in a battery like that, and you can just plug into that. Now, what I prefer using with my cameras, particularly my Sony cameras, the FS7 and the FS5, is I can D-tap straight onto the camera body or straight onto the battery of the camera. And the actual usage of this is negligible. Whether you're using it or not, it doesn't use a huge amount of power. So you're talking about something that only weighs a couple of grams, so you don't feel it. It's very small as well, so it's not bulky either. It's not like putting one of these big Linksys things on. But the big thing with this is that you're looking at a solution that costs about, in the region of about $2,500 all in. That includes the cases, the extra batteries that I bought, and the extra cabling that I got for D-taps and all that kind of stuff. They do various different packages in Camera Motion Research with these, depending on what your needs are. But I got a solution that cost, including the Connex system, which I didn't buy from the lads in Camera Motion Research. It was actually cheaper for me. In fact, they recommended that I buy these locally. We use Model Heli Services here in Ireland to buy all of our drone equipment. Mark Broderick and all the guys over there in the west of Ireland. Big shout out to them. But all told, the whole system would come to about $2,500, about €2,000. It has a range of 500 meters. So that is 1,200 feet or more. It's incredible. It's basically a something that you could use anywhere. The real test for us was we were there are two very, very busy venues in Dublin. One is the Clayton Burlington Road Hotel, which has got one of the biggest ballrooms in the city. It's a very, very heavy contended Wi-Fi environment. So you can imagine we using the old Teradek systems that we were using. We had a lot of issues with blacking out and stuff like that, particularly when people started using the internet a lot. As soon as the hashtag for an event appeared on the screen behind the presenter, the whole Teradek system just crapped out. Everybody was on their mobile phones and they were tweeting and texting and whatever, and that was it. We lost signals. We've never had that problem with the Connex system. It's worked very, very robustly. The other venue that we worked in that also has a lot of Wi-Fi contention is the Royal Dublin Society, which is one of the main exhibition centres in Dublin City. It's a very, very busy venue. But what we had there was in the Industries Hall there. It's an old Victorian display room, and it's got metal arches everywhere. It's got, I mean, it's a beautiful venue in terms of the metalwork that's gone to make it. But from an RF perspective, it's a bit of a nightmare. We did a dinner for a US company there last year. We put the Connex out there. We vox popped in every corner of the room at people at tables, and we didn't drop a frame. It was completely robust right the way through the entire event. So that's probably one of the most challenging places you could work with in this city, and it worked flawlessly. So from that perspective, Connex Mini, as I said, light, small, affordable, very, very practical. So I have to say, hats off to Connex for making such a good system for drones. But from a production company perspective, fair play to Rich and to Steve and the guys in Camera Motion Research. This is an excellent product. I couldn't recommend it more. And we'll be using this for a long, long time to come, I would imagine. And it's saved us a fortune. So good luck. Buy the Connex Mini and get the rigs from the guys in Camera Motion Research. See you again. Bye-bye.